Josh Allen told us he knows he is going against one of the best options. Texans linebacker Azeez Al-Shire warned, if you don't come to the stadium with your mind right against Houston.
Both teams playing Sunday, playing tonight on Thursday. Meanwhile, both teams are chasing the leader in their respective division. So we're 8-2 and the Jaguars 6-4. Big game for both teams as they try to look toward the finish line and see.
For both teams, but especially the Texans with what they have coming up in the next few weeks with Indianapolis and Kansas City.
Matt Prater to kick off for the Buffalo Bills. Jalen Knoll, a rookie out of Iowa, of week number 12, and the kick is fielded at the 1-yard line by the rookie. Comes out past the 20, and Knoll made the stop. So C.J. Stroud missing another game, still in concussion protocol. Expect him back in 10 days. Fourth quarter, beating Tennessee last week. 4 total touchdowns with only 1 turnover.
He is tonight. He would definitely have played if it were on Sunday, and will be back next week for these Texans offense when they go up to Indy.
Drop open on the left side, unable to handle it is Cade Stover, the number 2.
The NFL making his 29th start. His first couple years when he came in, Lovie Smith was the head coach. He was a starter, and then was a starter, so comes in with a great deal of experience, cerebral, very decisive. When he throws the ball, he makes quick decisions.
Keep it on the ground. Plugging ahead for about 7 is Woody Marks. He and Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I think Woody Marks has shown, I think the one issue with, like a lot of rookies, has natural hands, but they won that part of his rookie year, and not bad having Nick Chubb, a veteran, 8th year out of Georgia, coming in to help him out.
Chubb, they send Marks all the way to the right, looking that way, throwing that way, and it's incomplete. Covered well, and Josh Allen will go right to work after a 3 and out.
Boy, both ends got off, but especially Joey Bosa, who came over the ball downfield. Higgins had a step, but give credit there to Bosa and Rousseau on the backside, both winning on the edge there on third.
Chief sending it down toward Khalil Shakir. Shakir comes up, fields on the run at the 7-yard line. Referee tonight is Adrian Hill, and we will hear from him momentarily. We go to work. Here's Hill.
During the return, holding against the return team, number 37. 10-yard penalty.
MVP. Could he win it again? Well, why not? This year, 18 touchdown passes, including those 6 last week.
Yeah, what an impressive game, especially coming off that frustrating, responded in a very favorable way. This will be a big challenge for him. This defense last year really against his defense a year ago.
As durable as they come, making his 116th straight regular seasons on the ground. A little bit of a hole over the right side, closes quickly. James Cook behind only Jonathan Taylor, picks up about 4.
I think very first. Not put it all on Josh Allen.
Looking downfield, chase from behind, passes incomplete along the sideline, intended for Kincaid is their number 1 tight end. But
he's heard all week, be careful with those inside moves. Be careful of getting up too high on the facing Josh Allen, and you want to keep him bottled up in that pocket, but it's tough to do.
Third down, they bring in Ty Johnson, 2-yard touchdown reception. Allen fires to the right side, and that's going to be caught. Shakir with a that will be the penalty. Of course, the Texans signals against Buffalo.
He ended it. He went down and then he kind of backtracked.
Well, Adrian
on the play for an eligible player downfield, 4th down.
Okay, so meanwhile he is shy of the first.
Yeah, here he is. You can see he goes about a couple yards. See how quickly he got back.
Haven't wound the clock yet.
Like gutsy. Going to try to draw him off, or are you going to just go with the big fella Josh Allen under center?
Now, up until about 5 or 6 years ago, you would almost never go for it in that situation.
Never. But at this crowd and against his defense, so. And I think players respond to that. You know, we've seen New England last week. We were in see how this drive ends up, but a gutsy call, see if it pays off.
Well, the crowd wants you to go for it on 4th and 30.
Of course.
Second way, puts slipping and sliding and gets up to the 33-yard line.
This defense flies. They have such great speed. You got Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, who's a defensive guy, has called it up to this year. But when you have edge pressure and you got guys that cover, that's a great start.
Johnson gets it. Johnson out past the 35. Johnson will get the first down. And a few more. Nice block. Played his first game in a year as he comes back to Buffalo last week.
Yeah, he sees the blitz here from Laux. He's got his back turned. So once he got that ball out, and with that blitz, you got 2-on-2 out in front.
Davis wearing his civilian number 13. Allen will go back the other by Aziz Al-Shire. A little short.
Now, anytime you have a fast-flowing defense, one of the ways, right, little play action, now you're going to go intentionally all the way back the other way. So right now you're seeing a very balanced page.
Second down and inches. He doesn't. It's incomplete. Intended for Joshua Palmer. Picked up as a free agent this year.
Really good battle between, we focus so much on Josh Allen, but you know, it's been a bit of a revolving some man coverage, because Josh Allen is going to be able to make he's going to buy deciding who wins.
Hit 10 different receivers last week. Meanwhile, picking and threading his way is Cook. He's out. 45 yards for James Cook, who is now over 1,000.
This rookie tight end Jackson Halls make big blocks, but he comes around, and instead it's the big fullback. House locks up in the interior. There's nobody, no penetration at all. And once the linebacker was picked up there in space, and remind people what kind of big playability he has.
Matt Prater is going to miss the extra point. They may have the #1 defense in the league, but the Buffalo Bills should excuse us for a second. 6-0. Debut. And he's become a regular in postseason, of course.
Oh boy, has he!
But he's been Kansas City through the seasons.
Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen every year, postseason. It seems it's their year. We'll see. They've got a lot of injuries to overcome, especially on the defensive side of the football.
No doubt they're 5-4. Fielded by Knoll from the 4. Knoll finds a little bit of run. So we're talking about, and you mentioned it at the top, the Buffalo defense has pretty much been a sieve in rushing. What do they do?
Well, I think, first of all, Ed Oliver obviously is missed, because the linebackers and let them get downhill. The last few weeks, they just have not been able to get off blocks. Linemen have been able to get up to those backs.
Yeah, that's Nick Chubb. Several great seasons with the Cleveland Browns. Had a battle through injury.
Taylor Rapp, I mean, it's really the interior. You go all the way back to the back. He's down with a knee and out for the year, so it's taking it personally. They want to be able to stop the run, but tonight they don't want to give up the explosive. The Nico Collins want to make this.
And Collins clearly the #1 receiver. And another nice run here through the middle goes Nick Chubb to pick.
Teams are kind of latching on these double teams. Watch the left side, and able to secure the Williams there. Just kind of took a couple steps forward, but was just kind of waiting, and that allowed the guard there to be able to get up.
Mills, he's chased, gets it away. It's going to be caught. He was their first draft choice, even though it was in the 2nd round out of Iowa State.
And when you go here with this play action, watch with this deceptive athletic ability of Davis Mills. Now you can roll him away, move that launch point, have a levels concept, and able to get to that second.
They looked again, and it's determined, after they initially marked it a little short, that it is a first down.
Okay.
At the 37. Yeah, once in a while, but you rarely see it.
You don't see it much.
Complete. A little high, intended for the tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. Missed him. 2nd and 10.
Try to affect the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers. He had him. He had him initially, but he just.
Nick Haley is the offensive coordinator. His first year. It's a pretty good resume. Meanwhile, Woody Marks. Great move. Woody Marks to the 25.
By the rookie, he puts that left foot in the ground and gets north and south. He reads the block there at 71, gets right under. He found that crease, gets through that arm tackle. He'll run hard for you. This rookie out of USC started his career.
One season with the Trojans. On a first down, little flip back here. Here's Marks. 5-yard line, first down and goal.
Now you'll love this. Big Trent Brown, he's got to be, I think he's 390 pounds. And if anything, just you imagine trying to take that on. You're a corner, Christian Benford there, trying to take on 385. I'd follow 77 every single time.
I've been doing it for 11 years. First year here. Nowhere to go this time. Tackle made there by Greg Russo on Woody Marks, 2nd and goal.
And again, this is the game within the game. The Tech 32 teams in red zone. And they've got to be, if they're going to stay in this game and they're going to compete and have a chance to win passes, or you got to be able to win the line of scrimmage and run the football.
Noel, the rookie. So again, they're bogging down inside the 10, 3rd and goal.
Here we are again. And that Trent Brown, it looked like he may score a touchdown, but that was by Poyer. He made a huge play because you could see how quickly now.
From the sideline, 4:40 to go in the quarter. Buffalo on top, 6-0. Mills has time, throws, and the pass is incomplete at the goal line. Intended for.
That is a tough throw to an undersized receiver in Christian Kirk. I mean, by the way, the throw as far as accuracy, it gives Kirk a chance, but as we talked about, they've struggled all year in the red zone.
So Fairbairn has missed the last 2 games with a quad injury. He's back here. He attempts a chip shot field goal from this Thursday night. 6-3 Buffalo. And made a little bit of history. Fairbairn to kick off. Now to the 22-yard line. After the call, we'll take a look at what get the call here from Adrian Hill in just a moment.
First down, Buffalo.
So how odd was it what happened last week with 6 touchdowns? NFL championship game did it, and Allen has now done it twice. And last year in that
15,000 games, and this guy's done it twice. Otto Graham, how about that in a championship?
Yep.
At 54.
Down here's Cook to the 17-yard line. Let's go to Kaylee.
Guys, Deion Dawkins told me that it wasn't until after Sunday's game. Dawkins was eating dinner watching highlights. He told me he could fully appreciate what Allen did to going into the end zone. Then I see the highlights and like, whoa, he ran through 20 people to get there.
Makes for a great movie. I know. Pass, it's caught, trying to escape, but unable to is Shakir. Lassiter making the tackle here, 3rd and 6.
You know, I think Stingley again, and he should, but Kamari Lassiter in his 2nd year out of Georgia has taken a huge step. Talking to their coaches this week, they said he's a defensive end in a corner's body, has that kind of mentality.
Championships at Georgia. 5 picks. Meanwhile, they want to check him out. Yeah, they took him off the field to get him checked out.
Here, Lassiter makes that play.
And they say you got to check him out. So a blue tent visit forthcoming for Shakir. Missing team meetings are being late for them, so he's out. Curtis Samuel is also out.
But as you see, inactive for the 2nd straight game.
Yeah, Shakir running to the 10 as if
hey, their tight end makes it tough on Josh Allen on this 3rd down.
Or Ty Johnson is off to his left. He looks full, and now everybody in Buffalo right now holding their breath. Anderson Jr. chased him down.
Yeah, as soon as he got hit, you said it. He
Besky there. He is the backup.
He's trying to communicate, just about to try to get it out, and then Anderson.
How amazing is it? He holds on to the ball. Almost
strength.
Every quarterback in that situation, there'd be a fumble.
Great to see.
Yeah, breathing a little easier is everybody in Western New York at the moment.
I think we all are breathing easy. Just
whoever you root for, but watching him play is a treat. So he's able to go. He'll receive the kick here. Mitch Wisnowski, former 49er, to punt. Wisnowski, fair catch called for at the 34-yard line by number 3. Goes to the sideline, walks over there. Don't need a visit there.
RoboCop. He's good to go.
From the Bernard makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Let's see what Nick Haley does, the offensive coordinator. But they're averaging about 8 yards a carry on the ground, which was the scouting report coming in. I think all of us all week talked about far. Now they're going empty here.
And unable to make the grab that time. Jaden Higgins, who was wide open down the sideline, the rookie out of Iowa.
Create the potential one-on-one matchup for the rookie, and watch the defender goes down, slips. A Tre'Davious White there. He just lost again under duress as he releases the football.
And his 8th pass is caught along the sideline there.
That left foot to me looked like it might have been out of bounds. It is. I think it was a good ball, good catch. Right foot, I think.
Out of bounds.
That's incomplete. Good
Clear.
ball. Just.
So Higgins stumbles on the first throw to him, steps out of bounds on the second. Allen warming up. He's going to Townsend to punt. Shakir moving, backing up, letting it go, and look for sure like it was going in, and it backs up. 57-yard.
How does it not go into the end zone?
Oh man.
Wingstop, lemon. All these wings.
Tastes so good.
For one man.
New York fries.
With the ball, let's go to Kaylee.
Well, guys, when Josh Allen came back to the sideline, he had a quick chat with the head athletic trainer. His left elbow, his exposed left elbow for what looked like the equivalent of turf burn. And you also mentioned that Khalil Shakir.
Cook to the outside. It's tackled after a gain of 1.
Let's go back to Will Anderson. Just athletic ability, but it's that relentless approach. Almost 30 yards that he traveled. Tells you about him in his 3rd year. But that was an effort sack, and actually not technically a sack. He hit him from behind the line of scrimmage.
For Allen. Anderson has sacks in his last 5 games. Coming into this one, Allen on territory as he goes to Gabe Davis.
It's good to see with Keon Coleman down, others have to step up. We saw Shavers last, Jacksonville, and Lassiter just gets lost there. You know, he had his back turned. He starts to come back with Josh Allen and Gabe Davis.
Yeah, Gabe Davis loves to be back. Spent last year in Jacksonville, got hurt week. There's a rush here for 6 yards, and that will take us to the 2nd frame. 3 on Thursday Night Football.
All right, team.